Okay guys, welcome to week 7. We hope you guys are still powering through and seeing the great results in week 7. Something we want you guys to be aware of this week is the week 7 fade out. At this point of the challenge, unfortunately we do see occasionally people just start to fade out at this point. And that can happen for a few different reasons. So we want to make you aware of that to try and help you guys make sure that doesn't happen to you. So for the guys that are really kicking ass in this challenge and going really well, seeing great results, one of the reason that you have the potential of fading out right now is complacency. You feel like you've got it covered, you feel like you've got it nailed. So you think I can just let that habit creep back in, and then it's one negative habit creeping back in, and then it's 2, and then it's 3, and then all of a sudden you're back into your old ways. And this challenge was just something that you did. Understand that these positive habits that you guys have formed and are forming, they do take time to really embed into your life. So at the moment they're habits and you're doing well, but you really need to spend the time, take the time to make these your new normal. Okay, so don't get complacent now, guys. Make sure you're still sticking to what we're asking you to do and seeing those results. For the guys that may not be getting as dramatic results, this is the time where it really is to get easy to start to see that fade out, because you may be a little disheartened. You maybe didn't get the results that you were expecting in week 5. The sort of excitement of week 5 is starting to fade now. So you're just kind of thinking, what's going on? What's the point? The first thing we need you to do is assess why you think it's happening. And firstly, if it's because you're not doing the work that's required, then this is when you need to assess or revisit your why and think about why you're here, and think about what you wanted to get out of this challenge. And if that's you, then this is an opportunity to refocus on your goals and to understand that it's not too late. If you're not seeing the results now, you've still got time to refocus and get back onto it. And if you are doing everything that we're asking you to do and you're still not seeing those results, it's really important that you stay focused and you trust in the process. What we're doing works. For some people it just takes a little bit longer than others. Right now you're probably on the verge of a metabolic shift, which means that very shortly you're going to see those changes come dramatically. So stay focused, trust in the process, keep doing what you're doing, and you will see those change.
It's a good point. I think one of the key factors that we hope you take out of this program is the value of the resources that are available to you. All the things Pete just mentioned are discussed in a lot of the resources, particularly the audio, the 2-part audio series that's in week 6 and 7 of your Google Drive area. There's one audio called The 6 Secrets to a Successful Transformation, and that talks exactly about what Pete's referencing. So if you haven't listened to this yet, you've got to listen to this, particularly if you're struggling at the moment, because this will make it all very, very clear. If you have listened to it, I think personally I've probably listened to it about 30, 40 times in the years I've been doing this, and there's always something new that I find in there. Paul talks about in this audio, he talks about having a clear vision, which is the critical part of this working. So if, like Pete said, if you're struggling with that still, and that's why you may be straying, that'll make it clear. Most importantly, I think in that audio, there's one point that's really relevant to us in week 7, which Pete just covered, which was like a metabolic slowdown. Paul breaks this down into more detail in the audio, but it's a point where if we've come from a place of doing a lot of activity and eating bugger all calories, or come from a place of not doing any activity and eating a lot of poor calories, metabolically it takes time to create that metabolic shift, and there'll be a period where you may feel like it's not happening. Be aware of this metabolic shift. Another point in this audio Paul talks about is don't let your mind sabotage your success, which is so relevant right now, because if you're not seeing the results you expected, as Pete just mentioned, you're probably on the verge of it. So you've got 4 weeks to either continue what you're doing or really tighten up the screws on what you should be doing, and you will see great success. So please listen to that audio in particular, and then all of the audios that we suggest that you listen to throughout the resources area of the challenge. For the crew who are applying themselves and complying and seeing great change, thank you and congratulations, because that excites us so much to see that, and we can see it in a lot of you, and it's the reason that we do this. So if I'm talking to you right now, please keep it coming for 4 weeks, because we're so excited to see how you look and feel and function come December. Stay strong. You know, you've got plenty of time to make this happen, and we're looking forward to seeing your achievements in week 8. Shake on.